Let's see what happens with the quintet of runners headed by the Jukebox Man. Mark Johnson standing by.
For the Ladbrokes Kauto Star Novices Chase, Grade 1, on the run to the first of the 18 fences, a journey of 3 miles ahead of them. On the inside is Hyland. He's joined at the head of affairs by Welcome to Cartres. A little wider is the Jukebox Man as they go over fence number 1. The last two were Masaccio and held up White Rhino. On towards the second, which is an open ditch. Welcome to Cartres in the centre. Just touched down in front to Hyland towards the inside rail. A length away in third, the Jukebox Man. And then against the rail is White Rhino, who's now relegated Masaccio to be last of the 5. So now they have a long run before they encounter the first of the 4 fences in the back straight. Hyland and Nico de Boinville on the inside. Welcome to Cartres and Harry Cobden on their outer. Just over a length back to Ben Jones and the Jukebox Man, going wide into the back straight in third as they face up now towards this first of the line of 4 fences in the back. And down there is White Rhino, who dived at that fence and unseated Henry Brook. So White Rhino is out of the race at fence number 3. Over the 4th they go, Hyland and Welcome to Cartres, the first 2. A couple of lengths back to the Jukebox Man in third, and a further couple of lengths to Masaccio, last of the 4 who remain. And they now go over the next of the open ditches. Hyland reaches for it, but was quick in the air and has opened up his lead now to a length and a half over Welcome to Cartres in second, and then closing up on the outside, the Jukebox Man, the last fence taken down the back straight, sees that leading trio about 2.5 lengths clear of Masaccio. So they go through 1/3 distance in the Grade 1 Ladbrokes Kauto Star Novices Chase, and it's Hyland who leads the way to Welcome to Cartres in second. The very well back favourite, the Jukebox Man, is in third as they make the turn into the home straight for the first time, and still about 2.5 lengths back to Masaccio, last of the 4. That field being then followed by the loose White Rhino, who unseated his rider at the 3rd fence. They now go over fence number 7, all safely over. Hyland the leader. The Jukebox Man just slightly out to his left over that fence as they go now on towards the middle fence taken down the back straight. Hyland comes to it with a very slender lead over Welcome to Cartres over in second. The Jukebox Man in third, and still a couple of lengths to Masaccio, last of the 4. On now towards fence number 9. Hyland still has the lead to the inside, stood off that, jumps it well. The Jukebox Man now has jumped himself into second place. Welcome to Cartres now back to third. And they have a circuit to go in the Kauto Star, and the leader is still Hyland. Hyland, winner of 3 chases already, leads the way by just a length now to the Jukebox Man in second place. Welcome to Cartres in third, and Masaccio in 4th position as they race away from the enclosures through their starting point, and now they set out on their second circuit, going now on towards fence number 10. Hyland in a bid to give trainer Nicky Henderson an outright 6th record victory in this race. Goes now towards this 10th obstacle, still with the lead of about a length and a half, ridden into it by Nico de Boinville, but picked up well. Now they go towards an open ditch, fence number 11. Hyland's lead is just a length to the Jukebox Man, who jumped it in second, jumped it nicely. Back in third, Welcome to Cartres, and trying to close up last of the 4 is Masaccio. And now they go into the turn, which carries them inside the final mile. Hyland still leads. One is outside, the Jukebox Man in second, Ben Jones just moving up the well-back favourite now to within a length of the lead. A length and a half back to Welcome to Cartres in third, just been niggled along for the first time by Harry Cobden, and last is Tom Cannon aboard Masaccio, and now they go towards the 7th from home. Hyland at the first of the fences taken down the back straight. The grey picks up with a lead of only half a length now to the Jukebox Man in second, still breezing along. Towards the inside, Welcome to Cartres and then Masaccio, and this is 6 out. Hyland comes to it. His lead again, only about half a length over the Jukebox Man in second, who's been asked for no effort whatsoever so far. Towards the inside, Welcome to Cartres still been niggled along, and now the final open ditch is 5 out. Hyland at it, his lead now completely whittled away by the Jukebox Man, who now moves up on his outside. On now towards the fourth last. Hyland on the flat, again establishes a lead. He went long there, but he jumped that one well. Hyland by half a length to the Jukebox Man in second. A couple of lengths away to Welcome to Cartres, who's still been niggled along, and so too Masaccio last the 4. They begin to make the turn back towards home. 3 more fences to take in the Grade 1 Ladbrokes Kauto Star Novices Chase, and Hyland has the lead of only half a length to the Jukebox Man on his outside in second, and now for the first time he's asked now to go and tackle Hyland. Here's 3 out. Hyland on the inside is the grey. Towards the near side, the Jukebox Man. These two now pressing on from Masaccio, 4 lengths away in third. No more from Welcome to Cartres. Here's 2 out. Going into it, it is now the Jukebox Man who quickened into it and now jumps into the lead. Hyland switches towards the near side. A furlong to go. 1 fence to take. The Jukebox Man is at it. The Jukebox Man by over 2 lengths to Hyland in second. Masaccio well held in third. Racing up towards the line. It is the Jukebox Man who romps home to win the Ladbrokes Kauto Star. It was the Jukebox Man and Ben Jones. A huge day for him. In second came Hyland. In third Masaccio. And in fourth, Welcome to Cartres.
We're going to walk back with Ben Jones, receiving lots of congratulations. A first Grade 1, Ben, I saw the reaction at the line. Let's start with that.
Oh, I don't know what all the fuss is about. No, that was fantastic. He was very good at Newbury. He was 10 times better today. He wasn't as exuberant. He just got in a lovely rhythm, and Ben said, was I ever worried that he's too much behind the bridle? But I just knew, as the minute I gave him a little squeeze, he was right there when I wanted him, and I knew Nico, obviously, he stays well. We had a bit of tour de foot, so I didn't mind him popping out, and we just come and do him over the last 3. And I say he would have learned a lot from today as well, so I'm delighted.
I love the way, after jumping the last in the straight, you eased him up on the outside of Welcome to Cartres, took that spot in second. I mean, it couldn't have gone more perfectly for you, I imagine, through the race.
I was thinking that. On the way round, Ben's just said, just get a handy position. If you jump your way and you're in front, and then so be it. But just hunt around and see where you are, turn over home and give him a kick. But once I was 3 wide for about a mile, and then once I overjumped Harry and he slotted back, I went in 1, and it was just perfect then. I could just pounce whenever I wanted to.
And to win that Grade 1?
It's class, is what you want to. It's what you dream of growing up, and to actually be a Grade 1 winning jockey, that means a lot.
Well, this horse just going past you will be one that you'll remember for a long time. Well done.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Well, 2 from 2 today at Kempton, but this one I think means a little bit more. A Grade 1, the Kauto Star Novices Chase, but with the horse that you've always believed in.
Yeah, massively. It means a huge amount. It's been a long time since we've had a Grade 1. I think Willoughby Court was our last one, and wow. Yeah, they're hard to come by, to get these horses at this level, and I always believe it's all right to have one that potentially could be, but actually proved to be, is the next level. So we're chuffed to pieces. I'm thrilled for everyone at home. It's been a huge team effort. Yeah. I've got a brilliantly loyal team and a great bunch of owners, so hopefully we can crack on again. But it's been a good few years, but this is really the icing on the cake.
And a near flawless performance, really. I mean, I think Ben Jones mentioned to me there might have been 1 or 2 fences, but overall, it was a really smart effort.
He looked a different horse today, didn't he? He looked like a proper measured, accurate staying chaser that jumped his horse fences very, very well indeed. And he was quick and fast at them, but not quite as flamboyant. And I said earlier that we've just been struggling this week with some sore heels on his hind legs, and it's only a little bit of a chap or on the end of your finger, but right. You can imagine how that can be sore. But we've worked on them and got them better, but then you make other areas a little bit sort of sensitive. So it's been a really tough week. The yard at home have been amazing. My head last Jill has been tireless working on him, and he's turned up there in what appeared to be very good form, but I think there's improvement to come.
3 months between now and Cheltenham.
Yeah.
How do you plot your path from here to there?
I think at this moment in time, plans might change, but I think we go straight there. We went from the Challow last year straight there, and I think he looks to be a horse that probably relishes that sort of gap now. And then I wouldn't be afraid of going Aintree and Punchestown as well, because we did Cheltenham and Aintree in quick succession last year, and he came out of it really well.
I remember you talking last year at Cheltenham to Lydia and saying, how Cheltenham can be a real challenge. You go there with 3 horses, I think, one day, and I think you only beat 3 horses with those 3, and then things turn, you're a winner the next day. I mean, how exciting is it to have a horse like him going into the Cheltenham Festival? I know it's a while away, but going into the festival, when you consider the way things have been tipped in the balance of Ireland over the last few seasons.
Yeah, it's great. I have absolute faith that this horse can mix it with anything, England, Ireland, wherever. So they're very few and far between, and we've been on the back foot for a little while now, and it only makes us, this side of the sea, more hungry and more determined to compete. But to actually have one that I think we can turn up with and really take them on with is very exciting. I'm not saying that was the deepest Grade 1 there's ever been run at Kempton, but I think we've got plenty to improve from, and I know there's a lot left under that engine. I was quite impressed with how he turned in and put the race to bed pretty quickly. I think when he's in front in the closing stage, he doesn't do more than he has to do, but he was impressive from turning in.
What was genuinely my thing was the way he moved through the race. I know he was impressive from turning in, but he moved through the race like, I'm in charge of this. It was a dominant style, and you talk about the depth of the race. It feels like he's got more gears to come, and I guess you'd know more about that than we would. Yeah, very much so. I mean, he's slow as a hearse at home, but in the race he looks like he's got lots of class, and I'm just a big fan of his, really. It was nice to see him not have to make it as well. And we were a little bit worried he might be going left. He didn't do any signs of that whatsoever. Actually, might have been better. Who knows? But look, he's becoming quite versatile and quite exciting. Well, we're all fans of him now, and we wish you the very best of luck with him, but also well done so far today. Thank you, Rishi. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks very much. Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.